Today we're going to talk about some simple strategies to deal with the heat wave. So there has been a government advisory that a huge heat wave is going across India, and given the temperature outside, I don't think that's fake news at all. It is really intensely hot. So what can happen is when you're exposed to such high levels of temperature, your body can get dysregulated because also for a lot of us what happens is we spend time indoors in air conditioned environments, and then when we go out the temperature is extremely hot, so the dramatic difference between indoor and outdoor temperature sometimes makes us sick. But even if you're not in AC environments, let's say you're outdoors, you need to be out on the road, you're traveling or something like that, and you're going to be exposed to this heat, it can dehydrate you, it can make it harder for your body to regulate its own temperature. It can result in feelings of fever. It can even cause nosebleeds for a lot of people because a lot of the capillaries inside the nose are drying out and they break and burst. It can give a lot of people headaches. It can give a lot of people issues with sleep, eye irritation. So many things can happen. So what are the things you can do to kind of just mitigate the impact of the heat wave? One is with food. My recommendations are you eat foods that are extremely hydrating and that have electrolytes in them. So watermelons, for example, are really great foods to help you deal with external heat waves because watermelons are rich in water, like watermelon. But other than that, they also have some amounts of your fruit sugars which help with maintaining your blood sugar levels. They also have a lot of electrolytes. Other than watermelons, I would recommend cucumbers. These are great as well. So if you don't want to have something sweet, you want to monitor your blood sugar levels, or you're diabetic and you don't want to put in extra glucose into your body, then cucumbers are a great way of hydrating yourself with food. Other than that, my top recommendations are, so in Maharashtra and a large part of Western India, you get this purplish fruit called kokum. In English it's called Garcinia cambogia, but or in Hindi sometimes it's called amsool. So this is a local remedy for extreme heat. Now you'll get it on Amazon, you'll get it everywhere. So if you just make a extract of that and drink it, like so you get kokum sharbat, or you can mix that with coconut milk and add some garlic and salt and drink that as a post-meal beverage. So this particular fruit has the ability to cool your body from within. Other than that, if you're not dairy sensitive and if you have access to some really clean dairy, not the usual processed dairy, you could do buttermilk, like home fermented buttermilk. That's really great to deal with heat. But then if you have gut issues, if you're sensitive to dairy, or if you have autoimmune conditions, I wouldn't recommend buttermilk. What else? There is a herb called manjishta. Again, manjishta is known to support the lymphatic system with drainage. So this herb, if you can boil it in water, like just boil it for 15 minutes, allow it to steep in water overnight, and the next morning make a 1 liter dilution of this boiled extract of manjishta. It helps your body regulate temperature, it helps your body drain out toxins. It's a really great detoxifier and it's something that will support you when there's extreme heat externally. Other than that, there are breathwork practices that are really cooling. So there's a breathwork called Shitali, there's a breathwork called Chitkari. You can look these up on Google, YouTube, wherever. These breathwork practices also help in cooling the body. So these are just some tips that will help you manage external heat waves, and of course drink a lot of water, and if you can remineralize your water with electrolytes, nothing like it. Just practice some of these tips and you'll navigate this heat wave. You'll surf the wave instead of getting burnt by the wave. And wishing you the best of luck always. See you soon.